Hello, I'm Theo Vorster. Today we talk about buying a house. Buying the house that you want to live in. I'm not talking about the secondary or third house for investment purposes or a holiday home. It's more to do with your primary residence. Now there's three elements that I think people should be aware of. Number one, if you are not sure how long you're going to stay in that house, be careful. It might be better to rent. There's transfer costs, there's finding a buyer, selling the house, making sure the transaction goes through. So if you're going to stay less than 3 to 5 years, be careful. Do the calculation very carefully. It might be better to rent. If you're going to stay longer, if it's your dream house, yes, go for it. Buy the house. Specifically, if you believe you're going to stay there for the next 10 or 20 years, do it, buy the house. The second point is, there's hidden costs in owning property. It's not only paying the bank, it's maintaining that property. It's the rate and taxes element. It's making sure that everything, as it breaks, you will redo, you will renew, you will paint the house from time to time. So buying a house and owning a property is not only the cost that you pay on the bond to the bank. There's lots of other costs. And make sure when you do the transaction, you factor those costs in. Make sure that those costs are part of your budget. Thirdly, if you have spare cash, try to pay off the house as soon as possible. An extra 50, 100, 200, 500 Rand a month reduces the time that you're going to take to repay the house. Try to repay the house as aggressive as possible. And if interest rates were to come down, don't lower your bond repayment. And if you get an increase or raise it at work, or if you have a windfall, reduce your bond. Why? It reduces the amount of interest you're going to pay over time. It shortens the period, but also it gives you access to capital if you need it in the short term. So try to pay off quicker and as fast as possible. So, in conclusion, if you're going to stay there for long, by all means buy the house. If it's only a short period, be careful. Number two, there's an additional cost. You have to budget for it. And number three, try to pay your bond off as quickly as possible, even if it was 100, 200 or 300 Rand more than you should be paying.